How's it going, everyone? For those that don't know, there is a new series of Yu-Gi-Oh! Out at the moment called Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s. It's not based around normal TCG dueling, it's based around a spin-off style that's only in Japan at the moment called Rush Dueling. And I made an idiot's guide on that dueling style where I covered almost everything. However, a brand new mechanic has just been added to that format that has really piqued my interest and makes it seem, I don't know, it makes it seem more interesting. And there are some rumblings that Rush Duels might come to the rest of the world now, so I really am hoping for that. Basically, in a very recent episode that just came out, yugioh, spoilers, was dueling against some guy called Nail. This dude busts out something called a maximum summon, and he absolutely wrecks the main character Yugioh. We're going to just quickly look at this scene. So this is maximum summoning, okay? So he summoned all three of these monsters. It looks like Zark, I know, but 4,000 attack, incredible for Rush Duels. And he basically wrecks Yugioh. Don't need to say any more, he just wins. So you've just seen a maximum summon, and you might be thinking, well, what's so special about this? Because you can already summon as many monsters as you want in a duel, but that is not what's special. The special thing is what happens when they're on the field. So first things first, massive shout out to yugioh organization. They always have the latest news and tips, and this is how I found out about the official rules to maximum summoning and everything. So the first thing that you'll notice is that all three share the same artworks. They all sort of blend into other ones, which is amazing. This has never been done in Yu-Gi-Oh! Apart from, like, there are some card artworks that do match each other, but they're not specifically built like this, which I think is really awesome. You'll notice that each one of them also has their own unique levels, their own unique attack, their own unique defense, their own unique effects. However, all three of them share the exact same names. I know it's hard to see in the Japanese, obviously, but you can see the distinguishing feature here. This one has the letter L on it, and this one has the letter R. So that signifies that this one is the left monster, this one is the right, and the middle one doesn't have one because he's the main guy. Hard to see as well because in the Japanese, but I actually don't know this for sure, but I think the word maximum is written somewhere here in the typing for all three. So that's how you know they're maximum monsters. And also, this is where you guys get drawn to the most important thing, the maximum attack here, which is 4,000. I can show you another example here. This is Super Magitech Deity Magnum Overroad. This card too has its artwork split into three. So now if we go to the rules of maximum, let's just have a little read through this and we'll talk about it a bit after. What is a maximum monster? Monsters with maximum written on them are called maximum monsters. Summon a special monster by using 3 specific maximum monster cards. How to maximum summon. Assemble the 3 maximum monster cards you need in your hand. So you get all of them in the hand, which is quite easy in Rush Duels because you remember you draw like 5 cards every turn or something. During your main phase, special summon those 3 specific monsters at the same time from your hand to your field. If you already control monsters on your side of the field, you can send them all to the graveyard to maximum summon. So you have those 3 pieces of that dragon. You've got monsters in the field regardless, you send them all off, special summon all 3 simultaneously at the same time. So it's not special summon, special summon, special summon. Because all 3 are going off, I assume they can be counted by like a bottomless trap hole or something like that because it's all being counted as one monster. Maximum modes, Ultra Power. Ultra 1, they can only be in attack position. Monsters in maximum mode do not have a defense stat because of their overwhelming attack. So just think of Link monsters. Under no circumstances can those monsters go in face down defense position or defense position. You can activate a Book of Moon, but nothing will happen. Ultra 3, 3 monster effects. You can use all of the monster effects written on each card's maximum mode. That is awesome, I think. So with yugioh, for example, 1 has the ability to choose 1 face-up level 8 or higher monster your opponent controls, destroy it. 1's effect is this card cannot be destroyed by the effects of your opponent's trap cards. And the other one has choose 1 defense position monster your opponent controls and change it to face-up attack position. Features of maximum mode. When referring to the name, level, attribute, and type of a monster in maximum mode, check the center card. So the center card basically becomes what represents all 3. Please note, you cannot line up maximum mode monsters with other monsters, so if you've got other maximum mode monsters, you can't splice them together. Would have been a cool idea, but no worries. You might be able to get like variant ones in the future, that could be quite cool. When you have a maximum mode monster, you can tribute a maximum mode monster to tribute summon a level 5 or 6 from your hand. If you do, all 3 maximum monsters you control are sent to the graveyard. So maximum mode monsters only class as 1 monster, and if you tribute it, all 3 of them go to the graveyard, so Pretty simple. If you use a maximum monster as a regular monster, you can normal summon, normal set, special summon them based on the stats written on the card. However, please note that its maximum mode effects cannot be used. So we're getting the answers to the question I was asking earlier. You can't go into maximum mode by summoning all 3 maximum monsters to the field. You must always use all 3 cards in your hand to maximum summon if you wish to use maximum mode. I'm glad that was cleared up because that's how I had a question. So you can choose to use them as monsters, but if you do, that's voided your maximum summon. However, if you've got multiple pieces, of course, you can still go into them, but that's interesting. You can activate the effects written on each card once per turn. Continuous effects are effects that continue to apply even without declaring activation. However, even if you have 3 effects, a maximum mode monster is treated as 1 card, so it can only attack once per turn. Because their attack is so high, let's deal a ton of damage with 1 attack. There you go. I think this article has pretty much summed up all the questions that I have about maximum mode monsters. If we look at another maximum monster, because why not, we have these Super Magitech Deity Magnum Overroads. We have 3 monsters here. All of them have their own requirements to be used, which all of them is to be in maximum mode and then something else, except for this dude with a continuous effect. So it seems that one will always have a continuous effect that applies to the monster to keep him safe from something. So this card cannot be destroyed by the effects of your opponent's trap cards. So this card is trap resistant too. This guy has the effect until the end of his turn. This card gains attack equal to the difference in life points. And this card has the ability to choose 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Until the end of the turn, this card gains 200 attack times the chosen monster's level. So this monster is all about increasing attack. However, his maximum attack power is not as strong. I find these really interesting. I think they're a really cool addition to the Rush Duel mechanic. It gives them something unique to do with just effect monsters. Because, like, normal monsters typically, well, normal and effect monsters, they're just there to be fodder to summon out your Xyzes, your Synchros, your Fusions, and whatnot. However, this is making just regular monsters great again, if you will, to quote an ex-president. I hope they make, like, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links for Rush Duels as well. That could be fun. Guys, thank you all for watching. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of Rush Duels and the new maximum summoning. Guys, thank you all for watching. Catch you later.